5.2 equivalent expressions. We're going to work on understanding exponents and like terms. And to start off with, we've got a definition. And our definition is exponent. The number of times that the base is multiplied by itself. So this is a review from our powers unit. So 2 with a little 3 means that the base is a 2. The 3 is called an exponent, and it means that we're multiplying the base 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2. So for each expression, identify the coefficient. So that's the number in front of a variable, the variable itself, and the exponent for each variable. And we've got 4 here that we're working with. So we're going to just create this chart. We've got the expressions A, B, C, D written here, and then we've got headings for coefficient, variable, and exponent of the variable. So 3W. A coefficient sits in front of the variable, so our variable is W, so the 3 is then the coefficient. Coefficient on A squared, there isn't a number in front of our variable. Our variable is A, so then we just assume that it's a 1. Negative 4xy, we've got 2 variables. We're just going to go with negative 4 for the coefficient for the term. And then a negative g. Well, negative g is the same as negative 1g. So we're going to say that that coefficient is negative 1. Variables, these are pretty easy. If it's a letter, it's a variable. So w goes here. Our variable here is an a. In this instance, we've got an x and a y, so we have to list them both, x and y. And in the fourth one, we have a g for variable. Now exponents. As I've been saying, if there isn't an exponent attached to the variable, we assume that there's a 1 as your exponent. So in this case, w is w to the 1, so 1 is your exponent. A squared, the exponent is 2. Here we have 2 different variables, so we're going to have 2 different exponents. However, in this case, they both happen to be the same. There is nothing indicated for either of them, so we assume that they're both 1s, x to the 1 and y to the 1. So it's just 1 and 1. And same deal with the g, there's nothing written, so we assume that the exponent is a 1. And that's all there is to that. So right away here, a quick little show you know, give it a go.